Good morning, folks. Ben here, just after 6 a.m. Kids are asleep. I'm sure parents appreciate that, right? Kids are still asleep. Get that first cup of coffee. Just wanted to check in with you quickly because in talking with parents and other voters, I found that, I often say that school districts aren't defined by big decisions. Obviously, during the lockdown, they were, but for the most part, it's really driven by thousands of small decisions. And in those moments, you need to make sure that you're going to have somebody in that room that represents who you are and the decisions that you would want them to make. And it's hard to judge that. So this morning, I thought I would actually share with you a poem that I learned in college that's always resonated with me, that really helps outline who I want to be and, kind of the process I go through in my decision making. The poem's called "The True Gentleman." And while it is for gentlemen, I would say that I think the principles of this really apply to men and women. It applies to people that just strive to make the right choices. The true gentleman is a man whose conduct proceeds from goodwill and an acute sense of propriety, whose self-control is equal to all emergencies, who does not make the poor man conscious of his poverty, the obscure man of his obscurity, or any man of his inferiority or deformity, who is himself humbled when necessity compels him to humble another, who does not flatter wealth, cringe before power, or boast of his own possessions or achievements, who speaks with frankness, but always with sincerity and sympathy, whose deed follows his word, who thinks of the rights and feelings of others rather than his own, and who appears well in any company, a man with whom honor is sacred and virtue safe. Now, that poem by John Walter Wayland, it doesn't completely define me, but I do think that it is a guidepost for me in my journey and my decision making. I hope that helps you understand a little bit more about me. Look forward to chatting more. Thanks. Have a great Labor Day. Enjoy the weekend. Stay cool.